Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to our second playthrough of Death Angel, Space Hulk, Death Angel, the card game. For our first gameplay, we did a run with the purple, blue and red team, so it is only fair that we just make our second game with the other three teams. That's the gray team, yellow team and the green team. Okay. So I've just made the setup. I'll shuffle every deck as always. Those Space Marine were randomly drawn and placed. And well, without further addition, let's begin. We draw our first event card for initial spawning. We got major spawn. Okay, we forgot to place the terrain card, so we'll do it just quickly. This is here. And here, that's correct. Yeah, 1, 3, 2, 3. Okay, so Ganjam, the text doesn't matter, movement icon doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is the spawning. So this time we got like a major spawn and a minor spawn. That's not bad on average. So major spawn on the door, minor spawn on the ventilation duct. So we got 2 just here and 1 here. And that's it. Okay, so those 3 Space Marines should be facing left. Okay, now we can plan. Let's see what we can do. It's kind of risky, but I think I'll just yeah, I think I'll attack with the green team, support with nope, move with the purple team and support with the green team, and let's hope for the best. So let's resolve the orders. Yellow support, the text doesn't matter, but we get 1 support token that we will place on Sergeant Gideon. Okay, time for the great movement, stealth tactics. So move plus activate after resolving this card's action. I don't know why it's blinking. You may discard a card from either blip pile. You may then spend 1 support token to discard 1 card from the other blip pile. Okay, so let's move first. I'll just move up with Scipio. That just gets moved down. And I'll just move down with Callisterius. Okay, Sergeant Gideon gets moved up. I'll activate the door right now. Just let me pause this video for a moment. Okay, taken care of. It was someone ringing at the door. I was saying I was activating the door with Scipio, and now I'll just pick one blip pile and discard a card. Let's pick this one because there are only 4. So let's discard this blip, and that's it for the stealth tactics. And now, time for our dead aim, the screen attack. Each time one of your attacking Space Marines rolls a 4, slay up to 3 gene stealers from the defending swarm. So, let's attack here with Noctis and roll the die. Let's hope for the best. This is Skulls, not bad, so I'll stay close. And now, Sergeant Gideon attacks in front of himself, so let's roll. He rolls a Skulls too, and slays 1 gene stealer. Okay. So defense roll for Scipio, he has to roll 2 or more, and he rolls a 5. That was very risky. I had to risk Scipio's life. On second thought, maybe the support token would have been better on Noctis, because in case of a miss, he could have re-rolled the die and get a 4. But well, Gideon is very good with support tokens too. He can use them to block. Okay, the block is free, but if you miss and you need a skull, so you get like a second chance. Okay, so that's it for our first round. Let's draw another event card and reveal it. That's Ganjam, choose to combat team that did not reveal an attack action this round. Next round, that combat team may not play an attack action card. Let me think. So it has to be either the yellow team or the gray team. So before choosing, take a look at where gene stealers are going to be spawned, and they're gonna take a big not traveling too bad. A major spawn on the door again, that's gonna be a problem. And a minor spawn on the ventilation duct, so it is clear that we have to just do support with the great team, because I'll need the heroic charge here. So that's it. We select the great team and just carry out the spawning. So that's a major spawn here. And as always, I'm messing up with the cards. Okay. Close move even better. This one moves down. Okay, so I'll try not to forget. Okay, I wanted to fully resolve the spawning. Now tails move, so this one moves up. That's kind of a bummer, and this one moves down. Just make it this way. Okay, because both contain tails. Yup. Okay, that's resolved. We've got one blip left here. That's good. And now we have to support, mandatory, with the grey team. We have to attack. We choose to attack with the yellow team, and grey team will just move again. Yeah. Okay. So let's resolve the orders. Power field. After resolving the discard section, you may choose any swarm. Choose to the chosen swarm may not attack or be slain this round. That's tempting. And sadly I'll have to do it, I think. Because I cannot just risk Brother Claudius' life with the swarm alive. So let's choose this swarm to be targeted by the power field and mark it this way. Well, we'll remember this swarm has a powerful effect on it. Let's place it that okay. And that's no, that's not it. First, I have to give a support token to a Space Marine. Sorry, I'm just nervous. And so let's give the support token to let me think. To Elixir KMK Stars, obviously. Yeah, sure. All right. So this swarm is power fielded. And now we've got run and gun from the green team, so I'll just move Brother Noctis up. And Sergeant Lorenzo sadly has to stay still. Maybe it's not a bad idea to move him down. Yeah, let's move him down. Because location number 2 has like a lot of terrains at this position. Also at this position, but just by moving down, we give more range to Calistarius, who now can attack here, here, and here, and here, and here. Okay, and this is a very good Space Marines to have like a lot of range to attack. Okay, more than range, like a lot of positions to attack at. Okay, so let's screen movement. Now we activate the door with Brother Noctis, because I didn't want to change any phasing. And that's it. Now let's resolve the heroic charge. Only Brother Claudio can attack because of the Gain Jam. No, sorry, both can attack. I was just mistaking the card with evasive maneuvers or something like that. So we could attack with Brother Goriel if we had this swarm at range, but we don't. So heroic charge. Instead of attacking with Brother Claudio, you may slay up to 3 Gestiles within 1 range of him, ignoring phasing. Then roll a die. If you roll 0, Brother Claudio is slain. So we just resolve the heroic charge against these 3 Gestiles. Roll or die. Let's hope we don't roll a 0. It's a 5. He survives. And this swarm didn't get to attack because of the powerful effect. That's nice. So let's see what our next event is. This is for my Battle Brothers. That's too bad. Oh no, in fact that's horrible, because we've got spawns only. No, we've got 1 spawn Darkcorn. That's enough to travel. Yeah, I was thinking we'd get just spawns on the right side, but that's not the case. So Instinct, just a Space Marine that has at least 1 support token in Fable. It's got 1 support token from him and 1 Stealer engaged with him of your choice. So sadly that's a mandatory effect. Cory Koneska told us that we cannot choose not to discard the support token, but I don't know what happens if there are no engaged Genius Stealers. So So let's try to do it the hard way and discard one support token from Sergeant Gideon and lose it. Major spawn from the ventilation duct. Okay, let's reveal the major spawn, a minor spawn from the dark corners. That means we're traveling. Let's carry out the movement now. Tails move, this one moves up. And now we get to travel. So we've got 2 support tokens on the door. We can slay 2 genius stealers. Let me think, which ones do I want to slay? So definitely this one. This one's slain. And this one too. Yes. Alright, so let's got the support tokens on the door. 1, 2, let's keep them separated. Okay. And now we just reveal our next, this is the black holes. Again, this was I shuffled them, didn't I? Yeah, I did. This is the same location number 2 that we drew on our last playthrough. So let's rearrange the terrain, refill the blips, etc. Okay, so 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blips, 4, 5 blips on the side, 6 on this side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's a studio door just here. Now dark corner. We've got the permission tank here, corridor here, and ventilation duct at the same place. Okay, so maybe we should have not move with Sergeant Gideon, but Promethean tank is not bad either. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it. So upon entering, the current player chooses swarm if able and spawns 2 genius stealers on it. If 0 swarms in the formation, which was the case in the previous game, this has no effect. But sadly, we have genius stealers in play now, so we have to. We're gonna choose the left side because we have 5 blips there, and we are going to play a defensive stance anyway with both the clearly. So let's choose to spawn 2 genius stealers here. Okay. And call it a day. Yes, so 3 and 6. Alright. Perfect. So we take our actions, and it's kind of easy, as I was saying. We'll have to play defensive stance with the yellow team. I'll just move the grey team and attack again with the green team. So let's resolve our orders. Defensive stance, let's give a support token to both Claudio. Now grey movement, stealth tactics, so I'll move down with Calistarius, moving Sergeant Gideon up. And I'll think, yes, I'll move Brother Scipio up. Okay, I'll turn around with the Scipio, and I don't get to activate the door, sadly, but okay, no big deal. And it would be crazy to activate the Promethean tank with Calistarius, but I think for the sake of excitement, I'll do it, and also because I want to travel by depleting these blip piles. If I left the orange terrain on that side, I'll travel by depleting those 6 probably, and I don't want to do it. So let's activate the Promethean tank. Discard the terrain and slay all genius stealers on this position. No genius stealers, but I'll discard the terrain anyway. Then roll a die. If you roll a 0, slay this Space Marine. So I'll discard the Promethean tank, as I said, and roll a die. If I get 0, the game will be over. But I was lucky; it was a 1. Okay, as I would say, don't activate Promethean tanks in general. It is better to just fire through the location and kill anything that comes out of the Promethean tank. It is safer, okay? But I do it just for the excitement and the playthrough. But know that this is not the optimal choice, okay? All right. So we've got the green attack. So dead aim. Let's attack with Brother Noctis at the swarm and roll die. This is a 1. I'll slay the tanks. Sure. Yep. I remind you that if any green Space Marine rolls a 4, I'll select up to 3 genius stealers, but that was not the case. So I'll attack with Sergeant Gideon in front of himself and roll the die. And that is a 0. Exciting. Okay, time for the defensive roll. So Brother Claudio is having defensive stance. That means that if I have to reroll the junior student attack, and I reroll anything but a 0, the attack will miss. So let's see if he can make it on the first roll. He can, so now he discards a support token, and now he activates the defensive stance. Each time one of your defending Space Marines spends a support token to roll die, the attack misses unless the roll is a 0. So now everything but a 0 will work. He rolls a, wow, that was exciting, a 4, so he survives anyway. And Sagittarian has to roll more than 1. He just made it with a 4. Okay, we've been a little bit lucky so far with the defense rolls. Time for a new event card. This is Secret Route. If there's a door terrain card in the formation, yeah, this seldom happens. I used to draw the Secret Route when I don't have any door, but this time I do. So if there's a door terrain card in the formation, I place 2 support tokens on it. So that's 1 and 2. Nice. Finally. So now, major spawn on the orange terrain, but we were wise to deactivate the Promethean tank or activate the Promethean tank, so no orange terrain at this location right now. A major spawn on the corridor. That's fantastic because that means we're 1 blip away to be traveling. Close move, that means this one moves up, that means this one moves down. Yep. Okay. Not bad. Let's see what can we do. So re-attack would be a waste just for one stealer. I fear we will have to resort to the heroic charge once again and force traveling. Yes, so heroic charge with the yellow team. If you're using like the heroic charge every other turn, you're playing wrong. I don't like it. That means avoid the heroic charge as much as you can. I'm forced to use it, but not good. So Great Team has moved previously. Really? That's too bad. Did we discard a blip pile? A blip card? I don't think we did. I remember activating the door, but I forgot to discard a blip pile, I think. So let me check again. Let me pause the video and check again if I forgot to, because if it is the case, it means we're traveling. So I'll be back at you in a moment. So yeah, I checked the previous segment of the video and I just forgot to discard one blip pile. So if you're gonna tell me, yeah, now you know that you want to discard from the left side, I was saying that I wanted to discard those blip piles. I meant those blip cards. So yeah, let's make it. Let's do it right now. Okay, so that means we're traveling right now. And so before traveling, the yellow team was supporting. Okay. And now we get to travel because our plan paid off, and we get to travel. That's it. So we've got 2 support tokens on the door. Let's use them to slay. Let me think. Probably those 2. Yeah. It really doesn't matter. Heroic charge can target any of these gene stealers. So let's just take a look at the symbols and slay tanks and tanks. Okay, that's it. Now we travel. Let's pick any third location. This is the Generatorium. That's good. It's not the Wrath of Baal Chapel, which was the one we got our last game. And let's rearrange it. Discard the blips, rearrange the terrain. So that's dark corner here, corridor here, control panel here, the ventilation duct stays still all along the game. So it's 1, 3, 3, 4, yes. Let's refill the blue piles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yes, and 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, and 5, and we got control panel effect. If we activate the control panel, that's roll a die, roll skulls, so they have 2 fortune stealers of your choice in any positions. That's crazy. My Death Angel complete guide that's uploaded on BGG, check it out. I tell you to never do that. That's crazy unless you're in the most desperate situations as a last resort. And I do that in another playthrough in my older channel, and it works, but that's too risky. If you have to do this, you're just like desperate. Okay, so I usually never do that. Like, I don't know, one time out of 50, 100. Never do that. If you can, just don't plan on do that. That's crazy. All right, so now we take our actions as obviously the yellow attack. We can attack or play power field, and attacking would be a waste. Definitely. Oops, what do we do? What do we do? Let's play power field. And now let's support again with the green team. Sure. Okay, let's use off the orders. So green support, blocks, number 1. Let's give the support token to... I'd love to give it to Callisterius, but he's the only one being currently supported, so I have to give it to another Space Marine, for instance, Noctis. Yes. And it really doesn't matter. No one is gonna defend. Heroic Charge will take care of those 3 Gene Stealers. So let me change my mind. No, Noctis is okay. Okay. Fine. Power field. Let's just give another support token, this time to Callisterius. Yeah. And let's play the Heroic Charge. So instead of attacking, let's just stay 3 Gene Stealers within 1 range and ignore phasing. Brother Claudio, 1, 2, 3, and roll a die. If we roll a 0, we lose Brother Claudio. So okay, we've been used like I think 3 times Heroic Charge, and we've deactivated the Promethean Tag. That's not the way to play optionally. Okay, so event card, Psychic Assault. This is a terrible event card because you cannot plan anything to prevent this. And stick to the Space Marine, roll a die. If you roll a 0 or 1, the Space Marine is a sled. So obviously I want to choose Scipio. This is the current worst Space Marine. So Noctis is way better than him, and Goriel is way better than him. So let's roll for Scipio. And we roll a 4. We've been really lucky this time with our rolls. Minus spawn on the red terrain, minus spawn on the orange terrain. So tongue's flank, but no tongue on the formation, so we're done with that. We've been lucky. Okay. We can attack with the green team, but we'll take care of them. Or we hope so. We can move with the grey team. So on the other hand, grey team has never attacked this game. It's like very strange. And let's support again with the yellow team. And yellow team has not moved. That's very, 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 very strange. Okay, so green support. Let's give the support token to Sergeant Gideon. And great movement. I think I'll stay still with and don't change phasing and don't do anything with my great Space Marines. So let's just not forget to carry out the special effect. Active resolve the discard action. You might discard 1 card from either play pile. You may spend then 1 support token. The second part is like crazy. Never do that unless you absolutely need it to guarantee that you're gonna draw. And now we'll discard on the right side. Okay, so we'll discard this flip. Okay, and that's it. Now we'll just carry out the green attack. Did aim. Each time one of your attacking Space Marines rolls a 4, so you have to 3 to steer from the defending swarm zone. Let's attack with Noctis here and roll the die. He rolls a 4, that means it's a hit. Say up to 3 gestures, only one, but I don't care if I don't slay 3. The thing that's important to me is that the 4 is gonna hit. And now attack with Sergeant Gideon from himself too, and let's roll. He rolls a 5, that's a miss. With any other Space Marines at this point, I think I would keep the support token, but having in mind that Sergeant Gideon, I'll spend the support token to reroll anything but a 0 or a 5. Too bad. Would have worked. So defense roll for Sergeant Gideon, he needs to roll more than 1, and he rolls a 2, so he made it. That was a risk, but it was a calculated 1, so there were good odds that I would roll 1, 2, 3, or 4 on our second roll. Okay, like 66% chance of hitting. So next event card, that's full scan, choose a blue pile, discard the top card of the chosen pile. It's obviously discard from this side, discard 10s, okay. So major spawn from the, that's very good, from the ventilation duct. And we should take a major spawn from the control panel, but we've run out of blips. So that's it. Tanks move, the swamp contains a tank, so it moves up. It's kind of a problem, but we can just redeploy here with Claudio and block with Sergeant Gideon. Okay, so we've chosen wisely, and we trouble. No doors, so sadly we cannot slay any of these 3 stealers. We discard the remaining blips, blip cards. We'll reveal our last full location with Genius Stealer again. Well, it's kind of boring, but it's going to be more exciting than the previous game because this time we'll have a swarm of 4 on the right side, and on this side we'll get just 1 Broodlord, but okay. So let's refeed 1, 2, 3. We have to shuffle, discard Genius Stealers. 4, 5, and 6. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. Let's place the terrain. So if I remember correctly, there's no yellow terrain on the Genius Stealer. Yeah, that's right. So we've got the corridor here, ventilation duct here, dark corner here, and sport chimney here. You can discard the sport chimney if you activate the terrain, roll die and get skulls, but this, I don't know why this never happens to me. So, upon entering, move all swarms to the red terrain card on the south of formation, then spawn 1 Broodlord on each red terrain card. If both Broodlords are slain, the Space Marine wins. So let's move this one here, and not just this one here, and this one here. Alright, so this room contains every symbol but claws. And it will move for flank, just very probably. And just let's plan. So Broodlords, I remind you to subtract 1 to your defense roll. Otherwise, they can be slain just as any normal Genius Stealers. In that sense, they're not a threat if you kill them on spot, on site, as soon as you spot them. So let's just plan. I think I'll have to use the heroic charge once again, which is kind of it's too bad. I've just moved with the great team, so I just cannot. I couldn't anyway. I cannot place Claudio here. Okay. So what we're gonna do? What are we gonna do? I could choose the heroic charge anyway to slay this Broodlord. And attack here with Goriel and attack and play the psionic attack to just like try to attack as many times as I can here. And I think that's gonna be the plan. So I'll play just green support to get a support token, heroic charge, and psionic attack. I could play power field and just shield this Broodlord or this swarm, but I don't think it's worth it. It's gonna be a very, very quick game, I think. Even with all the strategic thinking and pieces of advice and so on. So green block, I needed just to give it 1 more support token to Lexichemical Hysterius, and that's gonna be 3. And now just the attacks. So psionic attack, it's to be resolved first. It's number 15, yes. So Brother Scipio has no target, but Lexichemical Hysterius can attack here. So let's begin and roll. That's a 0, so I need to reroll the attack. Oops, sorry, I need to reroll the attack. And that's a skull, so anytime he gets a skull while attacking, he may make an additional attack. So that's very good. We cannot target the Brutler, we have to get rid of the rest first. So since the Brutler has the heads and tails icons, I'll just kill the tongue. And get to attack again. So that was not a roll. I didn't press the R. I was just oh, that's too bad. That's a miss again. I was just getting the dice closer. So I'll reroll the attack and attack again. That's a 0. So I'll reroll the attack and attack again. And that's a skull. So I'll get to slay the head. Oh, sorry. I'll slay the tails. Now 2 left. So 1 additional attack. That's skulls again, that's perfect. So only the Brute Lord left. I'll attack again. And that's a skull, so wow. We made it. We had 3 support tokens and 1 attack, so it was on average we needed to make 4 hits with 4 rolls. So I guess we got a little bit lucky. We failed like 2 times, I think. Okay. So that means basically we've won, because now the only thing left to resolve is the heroic charge. Instead of attacking with Brother Claudio immediately up to 3 Genius Stealers, we can target Brothers with this ability. So I'll just resolve it, slay this Genius Stealer, win the game, roll to see if Brother Claudio survives. I don't know if you get to roll, because this says if both brothers are slain, Space Marines win. And this card says slay up to 3 Genius Stealers, then roll a die. So I guess if your only Space Marine left was Brother Claudio, and you could use the heroic charge. I don't know if you had to roll. This has never happened to me, but I think you immediately would win. So I think that was, pretty much a boring game. We didn't use good tactics. We got lucky with our defense rolls on the Void Log. We used a lot heroic charge. The final showdown was kind of easy with Genius Stealer. It is always exciting, but it was very, 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 very strange. Yellow team never moved. Gray team attacked just once. Okay, that's a victory anyway. As always, I hope you've enjoyed it. Sorry for the cutting. Yeah, I got like I got a delivery boy ringing to my door. I forgot to discard 1 blip pile, moving with the stealth tactics. So it was kind of a not very polished playthrough, but I hope you have enjoyed it anyway. See you next time. Bye bye. Thanks for watching.